Okay, so you believe you've got a good idea for a product or service, but will it sell? And if so, can you sell it at a profit? Would it be helpful to know the answers before you invest resources into developing and marketing the product or service? Hi, I'm George Alger, the founder of Skyworks Marketing. I'm a long-time advertising and media professional and also the producer of a local TV series just north of LA in between Malibu and Santa Barbara called Our Ventura TV. One career highlight was working on a small team that built a business from nothing to over $100 million in 3 years. Now granted, we use national TV advertising to make those millions happen. But before we went that route, we started out small, testing the basic premise and then testing details before going big time. It's a step-by-step process. The whole idea is to invest as little resources as possible to determine if it makes sense to go to the next step. It's like taking baby steps before walking and then eventually running. Or in certain cases, finding out that it's not worth running or starting the business at all. If you're a business person who has spent years developing and marketing an idea to ultimately learn that it's only marginally profitable, then you would have wished you had applied this process early on to find out that your idea shouldn't have been launched. Or alternatively, finding out that it would have worked better if the right adjustments were made. If you're an entrepreneur who invested all your savings and maxed your credit cards to make a go at a business idea that ended up crashing your finances, then you know in hindsight it would have been much better to test your idea in the beginning. It could have altered the trajectory of your life. The fact is, you can test your idea before you develop it. And I'm not talking about building a minimally viable product, although for certain products that can be relevant. And even when it is pertinent, it's a later step. Since it still takes resources to launch a product or service that's minimally viable, wouldn't it be better to find out if it's worthwhile to even bother? Again, the idea here is to invest as little resources, time and money as necessary to inform any future commitments. And by the way, you will need to spend some money, as you'll understand in a few seconds. The process requires advertising on a small scale to potential clients to find out quickly if your idea is workable. So how do we do this? In brief, here's the high-level overview. 1. You run small, inexpensive advertising tests. 2. You advertise to real people. 3. These people would potentially be spending real money. The purpose of these tests is to learn the following, and more on the potentially in a moment. A. Will people buy this product or service? B. What is the right price? C. How much does it cost to get a customer? D. What offer generates the most sales or leads? By the way, offer includes more than price. It includes things like shipping and handling, customer support, guarantee, time payment options, discounts, availability, and more. The offer is customized to the product or service. Therefore, there are many variables that can be tested depending upon your specific idea, and also depending upon how much data you want before you launch your business idea. An important concept here is that it is not a survey for people who may or may not be real buyers, nor is it a focus group of people who aren't spending money. This is a process of creating real-world buying scenarios to uncover real, meaningful answers to the earlier questions. If you want to find out more, including how that potentially works, enter your email below for the full report and step-by-step process. The report is called How to Test Your Business Idea the Right Way, or How a Small Team Built a Business from Zero to Over $100 million in 3 years. There's nothing to buy. The report provides the steps on how to get the results outlined earlier. Many of you will be able to start implementing this today, and in a short while you'll know the answers to the previous questions, including, will my business idea work? So what's in it for Skyworks Marketing? Why provide this testing blueprint? A small percentage of you will want help or will want someone to walk them through the process. If that small percentage includes you, then you may want to inquire about our paid services. Having said that, it's up to you to seek that help if you desire it. That's not the real intent behind giving away this process. Testing other people's ideas as a business service doesn't take much time, so it's not a good business model. Here's the real reason. Some of you who test your idea will find out that you have a winner, and some of you who have a winning idea may want to partner with an agency like Skyworks Marketing to take you much further. For an even smaller percentage of these business idea winners, they may be interested in our pay-for-performance partnership opportunity. Regardless, you have to test your ideas first and then reach out to us to make that happen. If you'd like to know more about our services, visit skyworksmarketing.com. So go ahead and get the report now. Enter your name and email for instant access. If your business idea is not ready for prime time, then you may wish to send us a thank you email to let us know we saved you from the grief and aggravation that would have transpired in the next few years if you tried to make it happen anyway. If this testing process proves you have a successful business idea, we hope you'll consider us a potential partner if we fit your needs. But even if we don't fit into your future, we wish you much success.